when your ex and your current girl become best friends, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I wanted to know, like, what do you guys think? Do you think an ex and a current girl can be friends? And is that a dream scenario for you, or is that a nightmare? What do you think?
That's a nightmare, bro. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Okay. This is a grinder. This is a grinder. We gonna get in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And the only reason why I'm saying we gonna get in trouble because we know how people work.
Yeah.
We know most chicks' ulterior motives. Y'all don't never want to be besties with your ex. I mean, with your ex man's, new boo.
Yeah.
You don't, unless there's a reason for it. Because all y'all gonna do is just talk about me. That's all they're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do is just talk about me. One, I'm not doing because really, the ex is still bitter.
Okay.
What's the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my It's one of them.
Right.
I'm just gonna say it's enemy of my enemy is now my enemy because there is no friendship and no, you cannot possibly do that. You can't. There is no, like, for instance, I've actually met somebody cool. One of my exes, they I met their current boyfriend at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was probably maybe 2 years after we broke up. But the interesting part is this is where dudes differ. We get along because we have things in common. One of the things that me and this other guy had in common was we both jocked Superman.
Okay.
We did, you know what I mean? We were talking about how many Superman t-shirts we had, how many cartoons of the WB, animation that we had, how many times we don't play the video and things like that. So we had something in common.
Yeah.
But that's where it was dangerous. You're me.
Yeah.
You're my ex-girl's type. You know what I mean? But we were cool, but we didn't kick it like that. Me personally, I didn't want to do anything like that. See, he wanted to kick it like that, but then again, it's like, why? Because are you trying to get intel about how my ex was? Because real talk, I could have gamed them up. You're going to experience what I experienced. Just wait. Just wait. Like, if you ain't told her the word no now, you're gonna catch hell, later on down the road. Well,
I actually had the opposite scenario. What you talking? I had an ex who brought in another dude, and we were actually roommates.
But that was not by choice, though. Like you said, you guys are just roommates.
We were just roommates, so we dated. Broke up, but we were still roommates at the time.
Right.
Had another roommate with us, with us. She started dating a dude who, to your point, was basically me.
Yeah, exactly
like me.
Exactly
like me. First time I met him, I was like, "Come on, really?" Like, I was heated just off the fact, like, don't insult me. Like, and me and my ex, like, we're still cool. She's great people. I don't mean anything by it. We were young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in my mind, back at the time, I was like, "Come on, really? Like, you gonna break up with me and then try to throw this mini me in the picture?" So I hated him right off the jump, just because I'm like I know why you're here, bro. You don't know why you're here. And he also came into the scenario kind of with a ego already. He wanted to prove something to me.
Yeah.
Instead, if he had to come to me more like
I'm the alpha, he's the beta version of
I think it would have gone differently if he had just been like, "Yo, what's going on, man?" And we had kept it cool.
Just be genuine.
But he wasn't like that. So I hated him off the jump. But I think it probably depends on how that interaction starts. Because if I had met him in a better light, I don't care. She's going to move on. I would move on. But because we were living together and because, one, he was just basically me and didn't acknowledge my presence, I think it rubbed me the wrong way. So, I don't know. But I guess for a female, I think the men's phobia with that, like you said, is one, they're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
And then also, you never really know the position that people are playing, because you may think that she's your ex and that she's over you and is good, but is she though?
No.
And is she trying to sow seeds with your new situation? That's where it gets tricky. So I don't know.
No, that's exactly what it is. There is no reason for my woman to be besties with my ex-woman. There's zero reason. I mean, for one, chicks always they always want to plant a seed of jealousy, no matter what. It's either make his new girl jealous or I'm gonna make him jealous. No matter what. Because question is, would they still want to be friends with your new girl now if they had a man?
Yeah, good point.
No, like, dude, when I don't never heard of like we should have a double date or whatever. No. Because that other guy is gonna be like, so let me get this straight. You want me to have a double date with you and your ex-boyfriend and his new chick?
That's a good point, because girls are usually ghosts.
They're gone, right? Bro.
So like, why are you homieing up with my girl?
Yeah,
like unless you want to position yourself
to make her jealous. Be like, does he do this with you? Oh, because that's what he did with me. So where'd y'all go for your first date? Y'all went there? Oh, we went to Santana Row. I didn't think that. What, really? He took you to Denny's? Oh, wow. Oh, we went to Beverly Hills. Like, you're gonna keep on comparing and try to make her jealous because you want to basically break them up. You want to basically make this dude look like a dang fool or a dang cheapskate, even though now, this is interesting because, we actually do things a little bit differently because we learn from the previous time. So she might be like, so wow. So y'all first date was at some 5-star restaurant in Beverly Hills, huh? Yeah. And you talking about let's meet up at Starbucks and walk around Lake Merritt or something.
Like I want to go to Ruth Chris, bro, too.
Yeah.
Hook me up with a steak.
Thank you. Yeah. But we will be honest enough to be like, you want to know why? Because I want to get to know you.
Yeah.
Why do I got to get to know you and pay $80 for food? You know what I mean? If you can't basically kick it with me, have a bottle of water and hold hands and walk and converse, then there's no other reason for us to be together. You know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
point.
I just want to know you.
Maybe the benefit of the new girl, I mean, we know they're trying to get information, but they might also be trying to set the bar too. Like your new girl might be trying to get in touch with your old girl to know, is she being treated the same way as the ex?
That's a brat, bro.
Or is she like, is it a better situation for her? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I guess it also depends on how you broke up with these girls. Cause like I'm actually friends with a lot of my exes. Like I haven't had too many
you're
breakups.
associates with a lot of your exes.
Thank you. Yeah,
and neither one of them don't come down and help you move if you pack it up and leave.
Yeah, we don't kick it, but we're not on bad terms. There's only been a couple of scenarios where I broke up with somebody and it was like cause we're on some like and in that case, I would understand like this is a position, But most of the time, like the girls that I broke up with, we still pretty cool. So there is kind of a window that I could see, that scenario happening, except that my wife don't play that. Like she not that type. Like she's not gonna be friends with that's not happening.
Oh God.
Like, she would be more likely to like slap them than to like kick it with them. That's not happening. Yeah. And I already know where that would go. But I guess if the tables were turned, like if she was, because I remember there was a point where she did talk to me about a couple of her exes, and I actually did meet one that lives pretty close. I think if it turned out that like she was still cool with them to the point where they were like around, like I see them around, like because I trust her specifically, I may not bug out if the dude is respectable, right? But back then, especially being young and the way that he postured himself, I was like, nah, this is.
Well, you brought up something. Yeah. Okay, age plays a factor. So now the question is, what if your ex from like your early 20s, just has good rapport with, with your woman now that we like, in our 40s.
Well, good rapport, that's different. Now, if they're cool, like they don't hang out and all that stuff and go to the mall, right? But they're not like they're civil, if they see each other and everything's cool,
like it's mature.
Yeah, I would expect that because we're all grown at this point, and like that's a long time ago. But if they're like talking about, let's meet up and like go hang out, and like that's when I'm like,
you always with your husband, when we gonna hang out? Oh, this is where you need a man.
Yeah, like why y'all gotta hang out?
Your wife need to game her up on getting a man.
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, oh man, this is such a trip because when I was going into the wedding area. When word got out that I was getting married, next thing you know, you start getting those little messages like, can I get an invite?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't exactly remember seeing a whole bunch of chicks that you didn't recognize just pop up. They kind of just wanted that invite just to, let's see if he'll actually will. Oh, he really did mail me one. That jerk. You know, man. Because they just really want to see who you're getting married to. That's number one.
Right.
And second, they kind of want to just compare lifestyles. Like, let's see, if it was me, would it be like this? Yeah. And now you know dang well, if it was you, you would not want to be friends with my ex before you.